The most common form of hair removal in salons and spas is blank waxing. What are the most frequent hair removal requests from men? Nape of the neck, chest, and back. What technical term refers to the growth of an unusual amount of hair on parts of the body normally only bearing downy hair, such as the faces of women and backs of men? Hypertrichosis. Hirsutism is an excessive growth or cover of hair, especially in blank hypertrichosis. The two major categories of hair removal are blank, temporary and permanent. Salon techniques are considered blank methods of hair removal. Temporary. Learning the proper hair removal techniques and performing them blank makes you an even more important part of a client's beauty regimen. Safely. Client questionnaires used for hair removal services should contain information about client medications and blank allergies and skin disorders. A hair removal service should not be performed on clients taking a medication containing blank retin A. Facial waxing should not be performed on clients with which condition? Rosacea. What are the three methods of permanent hair removal? Phytoablation, electrolysis, and laser hair removal. Hair removal by means of an electric current that destroys the growth cells of the hair is blank electrolysis. Electrolysis must be performed by a blank and is not commonly a service offered in salons. Electrologist. Blank, also known as intense pulsed light, uses intense light to destroy the growth cells of the hair follicles. Phytoablation. What hair type responds best to laser hair treatment? Coarse. Which method of hair removal uses a beam pulsed on the skin that requires specialized training? Laser hair removal. Some examples of temporary hair removal methods commonly offered in salons include shaving, tweezing, depilation, epilation, threading, and blank sugaring. What is the most common form of temporary hair removal, most often thought to cause hair to grow thicker or stronger? Shaving. Blank removes hairs, is commonly used to shape the eyebrows, and can also be used to remove undesirable hairs from around the mouth and chin. Tweezing. What hair removal method is often completed as part of a professional makeup service? Tweezing. The natural arch of the eyebrow or the curved line of the eye socket follows what bone? Orbital. The high point of the arch of the brow should be near the outside corner of the blank if the client is looking straight ahead. Iris. What is the substance used for the temporary removal of superfluous hair by dissolving it at the skin's surface? Depilatory. Depilatories can be inflammatory to skin and should not be used on blank skin types or on clients with contraindications for waxing. Sensitive. A depilatory patch test should be performed on the client's blank prior to treatment for the first time. Skin. What process removes hair from the bottom of the follicle? Epilation. What are the two types of wax the most commonly used epilator? Hard and soft. What thick epilator does not require the use of fabric strips for removal? Hard wax. How long should the hair be for waxing to be effective? 1/4 inch. What type of epilator may cause an allergic reaction and should be patch tested on the client before use. Soft wax. Which hair removal procedure is most appropriate for underarms? Wax. What waxing technique requires the removal of all of the hair from the front and back of the bikini area? Brazilian bikini waxing. To avoid contaminating wax, the applicator used on each client should be inserted into the wax blank once. Which method can be used post-wax to calm and soothe the client's skin if redness and swelling results from the treatment? Aloe gel and cool compresses. Which temporary hair removal method involves cotton thread manipulated and rolled along the surface of the skin? Threading. Which temporary hair removal method involves the use of a thick sugar-based paste and is especially appropriate for more sensitive skin types? Sugaring. To prevent contact with any possible blood-borne pathogens during a hair removal treatment, use blank disposable gloves. When performing hair removal services, always use blank implements in order to prevent transmission of blood-borne pathogens and other contamination. Disposable. To prevent contamination, blank add new product to partially used jars or containers. Never. To soften brows, saturate the pledgets or towel with blank warm water. When tweeing, the skin should be held taut and the hair pulled using a quick motion blank in the direction of hair growth. When wax is ready to use, it should have the consistency of blank and never be too runny to avoid burning the client. Caramel sauce. Prior to application, the temperature of the heated wax should be tested on blank the wrist. Heated wax should be spread in a thin coat using blank a wooden applicator. Soft wax applied to an area should be removed using blank fabric strips. After soft wax application in the direction of the hair growth, run your finger over the surface of the fabric 3 to 5 times, always blank in the direction of hair growth. Opposite hair growth. In what direction should fabric strips be removed? Wax remover. Remaining wax residue can be safely removed from the skin with a gentle blank. With the hair growth. When using hard wax to remove hair from the lip, what is the most common application direction for the warm wax? Opposite hair growth followed by a figure 8 pattern. When using hard wax to remove hair from the lip, what is the alternative application direction for the warm wax?